Hey guys, welcome back. So guys, in this video we are going to learn about Codeigniter 3 image CRUD. Okay, so guys, we will be doing image CRUD operations in Codeigniter, right? So guys, let's get started with it. So as now you can see that I have served this php -s where the command is for to run the application, and then we are going to get started with this. So as is the application now over here. So guys, now I want to create the product table like /products. So if I give /products, the thing should be created. Okay, so guys, now let's create one page. So / where I will give add. Okay, so now we'll create one add page for it. So let's get to our VS Code, and then let's go to our route. Let's move to our config folder, routes.php. So this is the file, and now below here we will make one image CRUD for products. So guys, now let's create a route for it. Route where I'm going to insert this route and tell this as get method, where is equal to I'm going to create one controller where I will be creating a product controller / index function. So this will be my function, and let's copy this name and create a controller. So let's go to a controller folder. Inside this controller folder, inside front end, I'll create a controller. So let me just right click and new, and I'll just product controller.php. So you have created the controller inside the folder, right? Front end folder. So let us mention that also. So front end /. Okay, so make sure you are giving the correct name with this front end, where inside that front end product controller, and let's create the controller thing. So let's get back, and yep guys, so by default you will get the welcome page, right? So let us copy that same thing and replace over here, place over here. So let me just place that and close the PHP. Done. So now you have to create the controller name as class name as same as your file name. So let me just rename and copy that file name and again create with the same name, product controller. So this line is for the security purpose, that it should not be accessed from the outside. Okay, so now guys, let's continue to build our function. So let's copy this and create a function inside this public function, where I'm going to create this index. This is not we are not create index function, we will create instead create. Okay, because we are going to create it, right? So let's copy this and paste over here. Create we will give. Cool. So now let us create one more thing, like what are the pages we need to give here. So $this of load where you're going to view. Okay, so inside this I'm going to create one product as / inside that create.php file will be there. So let's create one folder. So let me just move to below where views, inside front end you can directly create, or let's create inside the view folder directly. So let me just create one folder called products. Right click and create the folder products, and now guys, we will create inside this one file called create. So let's type create.php, and now this file is created successfully, and then now this file can be accessed aram se. Okay, so guys, I have included this navbar as you see over here. If you go to home page, I have included all these designs, right? So I am using Bootstrap. So to call that thing, I will just paste that header and footer about it. So let me just show you in some other controller I have used that. So I'll just use that, like this is the template which I'm using. So let me just paste that template. So guys, now same way for header we have included, and for footer also we will include it. So let me just add footer over here. So as simple, I'll just show you what is there inside this header and footer, only the CSS links. So as you can see that header, which is the start of the body, and then footer, which is the end of the body. Okay, so as you can see that below only this end is I'm having. Just ignore other things. So let me just close this file. And yep guys, so let's go to create page, and over here we will design the output for it. What? The form, simple form. So now let's get started with it. Let's finish it soon. Okay, so let's type container where I'm using bootstrap. So let's design that bootstrap format for the output. Column md9, I will just take and insert this. I'm going to design one card. So card, where card header, oops, wait, I don't know why it's giving a glitch. So inside this we are going to use a h4 tag, where I will tell insert image product data in Codeigniter 3.x. okay, and now here only I will give a tag, which will be the back button. Like we have to give is equal to, where we'll give a base URL, BASE underscore URL, and inside this we have to give the products. So this link will be creating it for showing the data. So right now we don't have, so let's just keep that single card body. Inside this card body we will start the form. So form, and now this is the form. So here for inserting the data we have to use method post, and then enc type is equal to multi-part form data. Okay, so this is the code. Until and unless you import this, the data image won't upload. So it's as simple. We have to make one form thing. So I have already done with that, so I'll just paste it. So let's just paste that over here. Yes guys, so this is the form now which I have done with it. So let me just show you what is the thing. It's over your product name and the description, price, and the file type, which is file, input type file, and the product image name I have given. Okay, so we don't need a placeholder for this, so let's just remove that. That's it. And now guys, this is a simple save button, which is product save, and once you upload the file it will get uploaded. So now let us give the URL to upload. So where PHP, or you can give directly is equal to means echoing. So let's call base underscore URL function, and inside this you will give product / add. Let's give products. So what is the same URL, we'll copy that. Okay, so let's just copy the same URL and paste it, and we will take this with the help of post method. So let me just copy this and let's go to our route. So the video is getting extended, so let's make it soon. Let's go to route, and here guys, so let me paste that, and same thing you are going to copy and paste it again, because it is same thing. So we do not to replace, but then to. Okay, so now let's give a post method. So we will accept this as post method at store function. Done. So let me copy this and go to our product controller, where we'll create one function called store. Okay, so let's create public function at store. Function spelling is wrong. Let's copy and replace. Okay, and now let's start coding for it. So as simple, first we have to do the form validation for this. If you know guys, you can do, or else I will just paste that. I'll just paste it. Done. And else you are, if there is something error, so let's call back this create function. So once again we have to call, so like $this of create function. Okay, so now guys, to include this form validation you have to call the path of it. So let's just call that. Let's type it. So public function where _construct function, and inside this we are going to take all the parent construct function, and now $this of load library where you are going to call the form validation. So what form validation? This which you are using it. That's it. And let's include the helper also, which is helper helper, where you are going to call the form, form form. That's it. And now guys, we have to set up with the coding part for image CRUD. So guys, let's get started with it. So guys, now these names, description and price should be called from your these names. Okay, so as simple. And now guys, let's move on with the next step, which is about inserting the image. Now let's start coding for it. So now once you go inside this, if the condition is correct, it will move inside this. So let's go inside that. So guys, now for this you have to check with the documentation one. So I'll just show you one demo where you can see in this documentation called upload. So let me just click on it and I'll just give you a hint over here. So let me just open, and you can see that creating a form and controller, the controller. So guys, these are the details which you are going to check with that upload path and type of image, its size, MB, everything is mentioned over here. So what are the things you required? You can move on with it and then proceed with your things, right? So guys, now let's get started. So let me just move to our VS Code and start coding for it. So guys, now let's let's type that $config variable. As you can see that over what are the things we required in that, so we will call those things. So let's go to our documentation where the file upload is called. So let's call this path, copy this and paste inside this, and let's call the path for inside. Let's give comma and single dot and then give comma and images /. That's it. So we'll keep this as a root directory and then again change the path according to your requirement. So let's do this validation. Allow types, only image type should be. So what are those images? You can see over here. Very simple. Let's copy this and paste back. Let's do with this, and then one more thing which we want to rename the file and keep the file. Okay, I don't want the existing file name, I just want to rename it. So we can call that file name. So file underscore name. If you want how this is coming, you can just search over here, Control F. You can see all the requirements, whatever the extension is all about, you can check with that. So let's get back and give the file. I'll just create one variable called $new name for it. Okay, let's give comma, and this variable we will create from the top. Let's assign is $is equal to, where I will take the time function and concatenate with the existing string. Okay, so how will you take that? So I'll just create one more thing called $original file name is equal to $_files files of, where you are going to take the product image. Of that product image attribute we will take name. Okay, so this name we will take, and what you have to include over here from your create.php page. So let's copy this product image type input thing and paste over here. So let's take this file and concatenate with this thing. That's it. So once you concatenate it, then we will be moving with that. So let me, if you give any other things like space and all is there, that time we are facing some errors. So let's replace that with some empty functions. So let me just give that hyphen and then utilize with this. Simple. So whatever the original name space thing will be there, it will be coming in this hyphen. Done. And then original file name. If you're using this config, you have to call your library. So let's call the library $this of load of your library function, where inside this you will be calling your upload, where $config. So let's call this config. As you can see this in your documentation. So let me just show you at the beginning where it is controller. Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, so now guys, let's copy this and change as per requirement. So let's get back to the code and paste over here. And now $0 this is available correctly, where if any errors are there, you can just show that error. So now over here you're going to tell image capital E error. So let me copy this and replace with the same, and then again same. That's it. Now let's, instead of this view form, what you're going to view, the create page. Okay, so this page. So let us copy these variables, I mean this load view, and call it again. Let's paste that, and this image error let's remove and paste over here. Oops, so let me paste it over here and let's remove that above one. That's it, done. And now guys, once if there is any error, it will show you. So how will you show this error? So let's copy this image error and go to our, where over here in the small tag, I'll just paste that. Let's paste it. Okay, so this is how we display the errors for it, for the image one. So let me just give simple thing, and now let's get back. So the form validation, for this form validation, how you know very well to view it. So let me just paste that also. So guys, now paste that name, and then the same with this description. Let's paste that, and now let's copy this and paste it below. Okay, done for description, and the error for image is done over here. This will be the price. So let me copy this price and alert that. So you are using form error, so this is actually included at the topping of your error form. Where is helper? Simple. So now let's guys do the, once it is successful, that time it will go upload in your path called image. So let's create that image folder over here first. So let me arrange all the files, and inside this root directory only, I'm going to create one folder called images. So over here your image folder will be there. As you can, if you want, like you can include the product also like this in format. So however, if you are comfortable with it. So guys, now let's start with the coding part for the insertion of data. So guys, the video is getting extended too long, so let me just replace with that. So let me just remove and paste the code for the insertion of data. So as simple guys, you can see that file name, whatever we are getting from this config, I am taking this file name and putting here with the help of this .upload data function. So this data function is coming from your this one. Okay, so this is a data function which I'm using that and calling the file name whatever we have stored in this config1. And once we are getting that product file name, okay, and then we are inserting into this. So let's create a variable called data, and inside that name, description, price and image thing will be included. Okay, and now guys, your data will be inserted over here, and the description, price and the things. So whatever it's coming from the post you are getting, and the name. So what about the images uploaded or not? Once this line executes, okay, so this code will execute, that time with the help of this thing, it will directly insert, upload the data, okay, and then update your record into your database. So guys, now let's create one product model. So let me just go to my application and let me finish it soon. Let's create this product model.php file. Okay, and now guys, I have already coded that, so let me just paste and explain. So guys, I'll paste now, done. So it's as simple, you can see the product model name where CI model extended, and then I have created an insert product function with the data, and then we are using the inbuilt query builder of Codeigniter with the database connection. And then once this, the product table should be created. So guys, I have already created that table. So as you can see, the product table is over here. Let me click on structure where you will see the all its detail. As simple, I have created name, description, price and product image, and simple created at where timestamp I have added on the current timestamp. How to set this default, just check it out. Okay, and then these are the varchars just having some, and this is the ID which is having primary key with the auto increment. Okay, as simple. So let's get back and then include the table name. I'll just show you. Let me browse it. So this is my product table where you are going to copy this table and then include that, and that's it. Once it will be included, the data will get inserted into this, and once it's inserted, it will tell product inserted successfully. And what I want to get, redirect back to the same page. So same page means you have to copy this and paste over here your URL. Okay, done. So guys, now once you view the status set flash, you have to go to this page and set the status to view the message. So let me just show you a simple thing over here. So above this card, I'm going to paste the code for it. Okay, so let's Control V. Okay, and now as simple, you can see that session.flash data, whatever you have status set now, just now you have set it over here, so that status will print over here. Okay, so in this format, alert, where I have used a bootstrap class. That's it. So guys, now let's check and execute the data. So let me see this image table is empty now, image folder. So let's click on refresh, and now guys, we will insert the data. So let's insert the name called laptop, where laptop description I'm going to add, and the price will be like 20,000 anything, and the image. Okay, so let's select the image. I'm going to select laptop, so laptop HP. Let's select that and save. I've clicked on save. Cool, saved, but we didn't get. Let me see the record is saved or not. Okay, it didn't save. So let's check why the data is not getting inserted. So let's get back, and here you can see the product name and the image. Okay, so let's go to the controller first and see what is the condition. So guys, the data is not getting inserted. So the code means in this condition only we have to check, as simple. So if this doesn't satisfy, then it doesn't go to this code. Okay, so until and unless this is correct, this will not work. So we have to check with this in this. Okay, user file, I didn't pass this name, so let me just go to my create.php file. Okay, so let's copy this product image and pass that into this code. Okay, done. So now let's pass this and let's save it, and that's it guys. And then let's make sure this product model and this product model is inserted in your model. That's it. So let's save it, and now let's get back, reload the page, and let's insert. So let's tell laptop, where laptop / description, I'm going to type some price image, and the image which I'm going to upload, open, and let's click on save. So image column not found. Why? In the file list, image is correct. So you can see product image is given over here. Okay, so you have to copy that product image and let's paste that product image. Okay, so make sure you are giving the correct name. So I just pasted the wrong name. So as now let's get back, and once again let's insert the image. Okay, let me again choose this laptop. So we have updated that, and now let's open and let's click on again save. So you can see that. Cool, so we got that product inserted successfully. Let's go to our database and click browse. So let us check in database first. Okay, so the laptop data has got been inserted with the unique name, where with the your laptop original name. So guys, now let's get back to our folder and check first. So over here, let me arrange all this. Inside the image, you can see the original file which we have just now uploaded it. So guys, you can find this image also. Cool. So if you want to insert again, so you can insert that like red mi mobile description. So paste, and the price is whatever, and then image. So let me just upload one image called mi, and let's open and save. So again, product inserted successfully. Let's check that over here. So you can get that correct value. Cool. So you are getting this, and let's go back to our application. Let's go over here. You can see that second image also has come. So guys, now final testing without anything, we will just click on save, and you can see that product field required, and over here in image we will check a wrong thing. Okay, so let me go to desktop and upload this document. So let's click on it and let's upload. Click on save. You can see the error. Okay, the error got refreshed, so for that sake it's not showing, or else we have given the wrong name. So let me just go. Okay, so this is the error which we are seeing, right? So let's copy this variable once the image is not uploaded. Let's go to create, and you can see that oops, we have given the wrong name. So let's paste that correct name. Let me minimize. Okay, so guys, now let's check the validation. So without inserting any data, I want to validate this 3 and 4th one also. So let me click on save. You can see this name is valid, I mean required, and why it's not showing this one? This is required as because we didn't do validation for this, but inside we have done for that. So I'll just show you where is the code for it. So as you can see that only the 3 fields, if it is success, it will come inside this. So inside this we have done the validation of image. Okay, but if it is not valid, then the time it will come out. So guys, now let's test that. So the input DAX is done, and let me just insert some data over here, and now let's upload a wrong image for it. So let me just click on anything. So let's click on this PDF and let me save. So let's click on save. You can see that the file type you are attaching is not allowed. Cool. So you saw the validations also, guys. And now guys, in this video we have completed about how to insert the image, and in next video we will see about the part 2, how to fetch the image from the database into your table format. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, like and share.